Okay, hello guys, welcome to Pascal Programming using abc.net, or you can, it's for Delphi by the way. And this time I'm gonna do the actual programming. So let's do this. Program binary conversion, variables. If you haven't seen the video where I explain how this thing works, you can just watch it and then come back to this one. But there are K's and Q's. Q's are quotients and K's should be the products. Not the real products. All the remainders, sorry. Read X. So X, I'm giving an example in the comments. So X is like, let 8 be an input into X, and then K, and then follow me on this one, just like this series. And then K is meant by 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. I even given an answer. So Q, so the first question is Q. Q mod 2 is 0. I didn't give an answer there. I'll give it later. And then Q is meant by first, like K, mod 2, that is 0. Then I'm just gonna play this thing faster so that, because I just repeat the same thing, I'm just repeating the same thing, just gonna do it a little bit faster and explain later. Okay, I'm even giving the answers at the end. You can see that. Yeah, I wish I could type like that so fast. Yeah, that is it. Oops. And you can download or check out the text file in the link below. There's always a text file that you can access in case you don't copy the syntax correctly, or you just don't want to copy it. It's time consuming, and taste it for yourself. I'm gonna run it. Let me do this. Okay, play. Okay, an input of 56, I think it should be 80. This 11 something, 111. It runs, and for 8 you already know it's 1000. Run again. 8. Did I write 8 somewhere? Yeah, I did. 8, we know that it's 1000. I don't know how to remove the zeros. Truncate can't, because this is not a single number. They're numbers. It's not a single number. They're numbers written together. Oh goodness. Maybe an if statement. If it is 0 for the first one, then don't write it. Okay. 10 in base 2. It's actually 1010, and I can write something like in base 2, comma, space, in base 2. $12 in base 2. So that's how you do it. There's just the modes and the divide, and then from the dividends, not the dividends, from the quotient, you find the mode. That's just the remainder, and here's the pattern. You read it backwards from Q5. Q5 is actually the last number, so Q5, Q4, Q3, Q2, Q1, and then Q. Q right here. First of all, I forgot to write the Q. No wonder there is no answer. This one I just felt lazy. For the Q, I forgot to write this. It gave me something different. It gave me something. I think I made a mistake from the previous video, and maybe I think I forgot to write Q, which should give the answer. And maybe if you're just watching this video directly, I'll show you something. From here. Okay, how it works. I'm just gonna do it again. Okay. I wish I had joined a table so I can just paste it. This is how it works. So our input is X. Just gonna write a replica right here, and then I'm gonna explain later. 2. This is X. This is a constant 2, and our remainders. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Remainder what? 0. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Remainder what? 0. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Remainder what? 0. And then 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 is actually 0. Remainder 1. Don't forget that. Go to primary if you forgot. And this is 0, remainder 1. And that's all. The program should stop running if the quotient is 0. You can write a more sophisticated program whereby if the quotient is 0, it should stop running, other than me thinking of how should I wrap that 0, and the answer should be 1, 1, 2, 3. And what we did was, this is X. This is, I don't know, I shouldn't write R there. And there's 2 is gonna be right. And since this is 8, this is gonna be Q. Quotient 1, quotient 2, quotient 3, quotient 4, and for R we have remainder 1, remainder 2, remainder 3, and remainder 4. And I just choose 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many times do I run the program? But there's Q mode. So there's mode 2 right here, mode 2, mode 2, mode 2, and I just repeat the whole process. And I'm just gonna write R in bracket because it's not part of the answers. And that's it. You read this, you read X, and probably you're gonna use this as a constant. You don't want to write it. A lot of times you just write it constant, and that's all. That's how you find or convert a base 10 number to binaries. And using the same procedure, you can do anything that you want. Now, next, probably I'm going to be talking about converting from binaries to